I trust you're well. Today I come with two agendas to introduce Chama Chipukizi and also to invite members or partners to work with us in organizing the party for the next general election. Just to tell you that we shall be there in the next general election, and for us to get ready, because there is so much to be done, we come out and we reach out now. I'll give you my message in two parts. Number one is the reason for reaching out. Then number two, we will tell you the details of our party. The Chama Chipukizi is a new political outfit that has is in the process of finalizing its registration, but because of the timing and the season, and also being ready, because if you look at other political parties in Kenya, they are already getting ready for the next general election. And because there is so much involved, we need partners so that the party can start organizing for the next general election. When we talk of organizing, it means we've already done the manifestos, but if we come together, we can be able to perfect it. There are things like organizing the campaigning strategies. There are also a lot of vacancies that need to be filled within the party, which are part of the requirements of the Political Parties Act. We also need to have partners that can help us when it comes to finances, and and also other internal planning. So, and also those that just want to be our supporters as members, because at some point, before we get the full registration, we will be required by the political parties office to demonstrate our ability to drive party registration and membership. So this is why we are reaching out. It's quite in order, and we are also calling you out for ideas on how we can perfect, because you never start your journey not to reach. We want to be prepared well, to be able to win, and win well in the next general election. So that is the reason for reaching out. So allow me now to give you a guideline, or at least some information about our party. Chama Chipukizi is quite a unique party, whereby we've decided to differentiate ourselves from the usual democratic parties, but go for, when you look at the fifth law of morality as given by Lawrence Kohlberg, it talks of considering the desires or the interests of a majority in a group. And most political parties have made decisions and even strategies considering the majority of Kenyans. And that's why, and even in the world, you find there are so many people complaining about some issues that have not been done right, yet a majority voted for them. So Chama Chipukizi goes for the sixth law of morality, which looks at the interests of all in a group, which is called the universal ethical principle driven. And with this, we will be able to look at what is right, or what is ethical, or what is the best interest of all Kenyans in everything that we do. And that's why I'm also inviting you to start weighing even whatever we have written in our manifestos and in our documents, and to see whether anyway, we can assure you we have adhered to that law of considering all Kenyans, because we have gone to the extent of even thinking of the children that are currently not going to school in Northeastern, that are not having good classrooms, where the nomadic societies move from part to part looking for livestock. How can we be able to ensure that their children go to school? And the issues of health care, we have several proposals and workable proposals, and that's why we are inviting people from all professions to come and help us so that we can perfect the agendas. Once we implement something that touches on the medical practitioners, it will be able to fit and be able to suit every practitioner. If we look at lawyers, whatever has been their issues, once we implement it, then it becomes a cure for even generations to come, because our one of our mandates is to set a system such that once we roll it and we ensure that it's working, it doesn't matter who sits on the top seat of our country, because that has been a problem for most of us, and we cannot be here forever. But we have children, we have generations, and we have now to start thinking, even as the world is introducing new agendas, how do we safeguard ourselves? By thinking of us as Kenyans, what do we need for our survival and for our ability to be able to run, and even our children, such that, at times I wonder why we have to even bother about small things like education and the ability of our children surviving. For example, if you are not there today, how do we guarantee the survival of our children in our absence? The system should be there such that your child does not require you to survive in Kenya, because the child is a Kenyan. Kenya should be able to take care of their own. And that's why we introduce the laws that look at, or our ideology is such that what is it that we are going to do, or what are we doing that caters the interest of Kenyans. In our manifesto, everything that we touch on, our consideration is all Kenyans. And our vision is to promote unity through service and growth for all Kenyans to full potential, individually and corporately. I've been selling, allow me to introduce my book at this point. I've been selling a success guide for young people. It's called Inspire Success Through Teenage Character Formation, where we look at an all-round success for the young people. I've taught it in the corporate world and it works. I've dedicated it for the young people because ideally, these are things that we should know as grown-ups, but we are still teaching them. But eventually, the book should go to the teenagers once we understand what we are doing and are able to go forth. These are some of the things that I've used to be able to be where I am. I might not manifest a lot of wealth currently, but as you can see, I'm the party leader of Chama Chipukizi and many other businesses that are coming up. So within a short time, maybe 10 years, I'll be a different person from what you can see today. And yes, that's why we are saying, once you know the success guide, and there are other books, I have like 2 other books that are underway. One is on marriages, and the other one is on authority and dominion. Mind-blowing. It helps you to understand why you were created, your purpose. Remember, Miles says the importance of for you to be able to succeed, you have to have that identity, to know yourself and understand why you are here in the first place. So it's mind-blowing. It might be out in March, and yeah, it's a great book. So as I said, ours is to promote unity through service. We are not going in there to just sit or eat your money. We are going to serve, to create systems for you, for growth, not for one Kenyan, but for all Kenyans. And not just growth. We want people to be able to grow to their full potential by us facilitating personally, that is individually and corporately. You will see it in our manifesto. So the next is our mission. Our mission is developing a mindset. Why mindset? Because most of the things are in our minds. Even the difficulties and not seeing how things are possible is in our minds. So ours will be developing through developing a mindset for self-check. Remember, integrity has been a problem in this country. So we want people to be able to self-check and have hard work. Okay, we say working smart is better, but hard work is also needed. There is nowhere you will not require hard work. Smartness comes by, for example, using my book, knowing what you desire and what you want in life. Then you are able to pursue it with a bit of hard work, a lot of hard work actually. And so developing a new mindset for self-check, hard work, peace, and an enabling environment for all Kenyans for an all-round success. Our slogan is new mindset. Yeah, so feel free. We are looking for a moral support. Please reach out and let's work together. We shall be there in the next general election, and we are going to win and win big. Okay, campaign time battle, but please come partner with us so that we will be found ready when the time comes. Also, for those seeking elective positions, you cannot be sitting pretty now, because we are coming from a season where a big politician would endorse people. That season is coming to an end. So it's you have to take part in doing the things that will get you elected. And those things, you might need training. I'm able to train because I train in leadership and goal setting. And remember, goal setting and strategic planning come together so that you can be able to plan yourself well and know where you want to go, how you want to go, and be able to get things ready beforehand. Remember, our campaigning period as a country is normally a short window, such that if you have not prepared well, you might not be able to make it. And that's where politicians have been hitting us big by making sure that the penetration is not easy and you need a lot of money. But money is needed, but if we plan well, the organization is even better. So feel free to reach out to us and partner with us. Yeah, so that we can move our country to a different direction. We are coming in peace. We are not going the violent way. I remember sometime I gave a message on the same, that people have in previous elections have been going violently. But so if you feel you are aligned to my political outfit, come, we need to sit and discuss how we are going to elections that have been violently done before in a peaceful way. So reach out and please don't delay, because I remember I'm a bit prophetic, and I saw at some point giving out babies that were neglected to other people just so that they can care for them. So ensure that if you are aligned to my party, na huu ndio wakati mnafaa kuomba. Don't tell me that I'm bringing in God in other issues. God is we believe in God, the supremacy of God, and we know that even philosophically that you can be directed by God. So what we are going to do is we need to get ready. If you are aligned to my party, just pray, and or If you don't know how to, if you have not prayed and you desire to be in politics, or you have that burden, reach out to me. I can help you to see whether you really are called for the politics, because you might be having a burden for Kenyans in the church, or a different or even as a business person. Not everyone that has a burden for Kenya is called for politics. You might be called to support us. You might be called to 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 come up with a business idea. I can help you perfect that. Or if you are called for politics, you need to come and start working with us so that we can organize ourselves on how to be able to deliver on the mandate. Yeah, so as I was saying, I saw myself handing out some babies that were neglected. So if you are meant to work with me and you don't align yourself with me, then it means that that vacancy, because we will have to fill some vacancies at some point, might end up handing over babies that, or territories that are meant for for you, to other people. And because it's remember, we are in the time that change is coming. So if God decides that our party will take up an area and you are not aligned with us, then too bad. So if you feel from just that small conversation that your ideas are tying with ours, come, let's start working together. If you feel it's working with another, because I know, I already know our competitors will be who, it's okay, because all power and authority is given by God. So we will not strive with one another. We will coexist in peace, whether in opposition or in government, or in whichever outfit. We shall work with one another and for one another. Remember, we would just want a better Kenya for ourselves and for our generations. We can't be here and hope that our children will find a better Kenya. Let us do what we can today and prepare a better Kenya for our generations. We plan, and it's God who endorses or ensures that our plans come to fulfillment. That is through His guidance, even as we are making the plans, because we need him to guide us and to also to teach us His ways and His paths. So karibuni sana. And by the way, it's not a Christian, God is a God for all of us. If you are a Muslim out there and you feel whatever we are talking about fits or suits you, ujeni, we work together for a better Kenya. Once Kenya is changed and it's beautiful, it doesn't matter who is at the top. And that is what we want to do, to make this presidency thing lose its power, so that we have our medical systems working, we have our education system working. You don't have to overthink because your children, you're thinking, if I die, my children might suffer. No. We need to set up those systems, and more so, the security of our country. If in Japan, small children can cycle their bikes to school, why do we have to be the ones dropping our children because we are fearing that they might be stolen on the way, they might be kidnapped? We are to prepare systems such that if someone thinks of offending the child of Kenya, they tremble. And it's possible. The Americans have done it, though through their democratic ways. Imagine if we approach now with a superior democracy, which is the sixth law of morality, where we are considering what is best for our Kenyan child. And everyone else has to toe the line. There are no shortcuts about it. It's going to be amazing. So karibuni sana. Look, you will find my number there. You can WhatsApp me so that we can start conversing. Yeah, all the interested members, this is the time. Karibuni sana na Mungu awabariki. Thank you.